For this video, we're doing an Extract VIP Council mission, which means we need to make sure all of our units have reached the extraction zone before the timer runs out, otherwise they'll be captured. For our squad, we're bringing along a Phantom Ranger to scout ahead since our Reaper is tired from the last couple missions. 2 Grenadiers, one of whom is only a squaddie, which we need to start training up. Our Spark, who's probably going to end up carrying the squad, and a Sharpshooter. In terms of equipment, we've got the usual Talon rounds on our Ranger, but now we've also equipped our Sharpshooter with Bluescreen Rounds. As mentioned previously, this is an enormous +5 damage to every attack, including the ones from your pistol, so she should be doing some significant damage to robotics if we encounter any.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Like retaliations, it makes sense to bring a scout for these missions. We've also seen that there's a Muton and Sectoid at the extraction point.
Got some hostiles grouped over.
There's our first pod, an officer, a stun lancer and a purifier. We'll see if we can get eyes on them.
Moving out.
All of these tiles will reveal the pod, so we're going to have to be very cautious here. We'll move everyone up a bit and put them on overwatch. Our Sharpshooter can stay where she is though, for a rifle shot.
What's over there?
Finally! I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch. I'll get him next time.
I'll get him next time.
We need to make sure we kill the officer and the stun lancer. At this distance though, even the purifier could do some damage. We'll start with one of our Grenadiers.
Let's do this.
This is a bad grenade, but we need to kill the officer, and it will destroy his cover.
Okay, I'll go.
We can't hit both of these targets with one grenade either. We really need to get that grenade launcher upgrade. We need to make sure we destroy the stun lancer's cover though.
Frag out!
Greetings. Please report any sightings of these civilians.
Our Sharpshooter can see all the targets. She's unlikely to kill the officer, but she can probably kill the stun lancer. I'd like to use my pistol, but I don't think we're going to get a better shot than 85%. We'll go for the rifle shot. This is a little risky because she stood out in the open, but I'm pretty sure we have enough firepower to kill them all. Now we'll move our Spark to a tile where they can see both of the targets.
Movement request confirmed.
Then we'll just use overdrive to shoot both of them. It's more important that the officer dies.
Greetings. Please report any sightings of these civilians.
If we can kill the purifier as well, it means we can keep our ranger concealed.
Target eliminated.
We'll go quickly grab this loot before moving on.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
A basic scope is good, though I'd be expecting an advanced one at this stage.
Stay here. Who's taking it?
Now we need to send our scout forward, because we've got quite a bit of distance to cover.
Affirmative. Moving out.
We need to move off to the right here, otherwise he'll have to break through a window. The next pod is a Spectre and 2 sectoids. Once again, we're very close to revealing this pod. We'll stack up and try to set up an Overwatch ambush.
What's over there? Let's move already.
Overwatch
I'm on
protocol engaged.
Reloaded.
Overwatch.
Covering now.
We'll try to swing our ranger out so we can watch out for other pods.
Heading there now.
We're missing one of the sectoids. The sectoid was roughly here, so we'll probably get spotted if we try to move up.
Headed there now.
I still can't get on the roof without revealing. I may be able to hop up on the bus stop next turn though.
Here I come.
I guess that'll be okay.
If our sharpshooter had long watch, we could use her to try and trigger the pod, but she hasn't unlocked it yet.
Scanning.
Overwatch mode active.
Get it together where they are.
Missed the target.
Optical system recalibrating.
As always, we'll start with a grenadier. I want to hang on to the one with the stock though.
I'm trusting you here.
Unfortunately, we can't hit both of these targets and still expose the Spectre. We can hit both the Spectre and the other sectoid though. We should be able to deal with that 1 HP sectoid. We'll take our sharpshooter up to shoot the Spectre.
I hope it's worth it.
You can see our pistols now doing 8 to 9 damage because of Bluescreen Rounds. I was originally going to use our other grenadier's stock to finish off the sectoid, but I wondered whether we could just get them both with a grenade. The half cover is blocking the blast for some reason though, so we can't. Since we're here, and it's a 93% shot, we'll go for this sectoid instead.
You want some more? Gonna need to reload soon.
We'll hop up and finish off the Spectre.
Threat eliminated.
The sectoid's at 1 HP, so there's a good chance it just runs away. Even if it stayed, it would only use a psi ability.
Got it covered. Keep the pressure on. I'm on the move.
The last pod is a muton and 2 sectoids.
If you say so.
We'll regroup and reload before engaging that pod.
Proceeding to target.
All right, I'll go.
We need to reload our spark, so they can get the most out of overdrive later.
Come get some.
We know we're in visual range of this pod. I want to see if we can get eyes on them before we try moving the squad up.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Unfortunately not. There's a good chance we'll reveal them when we move up, but we should be able to handle it.
Okay,
That was a reveal. The game wasn't letting me switch units. They're all clumped up together though, so we should be able to get a good grenade or rocket on them. Our spark can shoot all of the targets from here, so we'll move them here and use overdrive. I was hoping that the Rainmaker rocket would be able to hit all of them, but I'm struggling to find a tile that works. Rockets are incredibly fiddly in XCOM 2, especially because they're actually blocked by half cover, unlike an enemy unknown. We'll prioritize the muton and do the best we can.
The rendezvous point has been compromised.
Because we destroyed the floor underneath the evac zone, it's now moved to a new spot. That should be fine. This should be the last pod on the map. Before we do anything else, we'll check what our sharpshooter can see. 85% on the muton. As long as she doesn't roll min damage, this should be a kill.
You want some more?
In hindsight, I should have just used our last grenade to expose the sectoid first. This works out though, because we can use the stock to guarantee the kill.
You see that? Guns dry!
I believe that's all the enemies on the map now, unless they call in reinforcements. We should be good on time though, there's plenty of ways to climb up.
Okay. Overwatch!
There's no alien activity, which means there's definitely no more pods. So we'll spend the next couple turns dashing for the evac zone.
Running. Location confirmed.
I'm going to bring our grenadier forward and reload her, just in case they do decide to call in reinforcements.
Tracking route to target.
Got it. Moving. Back online.
We'll catch fire if we take this pipe up. The fires spread to this tile. He can actually reach the extraction though, so we could just go for it anyway. The VIP can't though, so we'll play it safe.
Moving on target location. Running!
Affirmative.
On the move.
Our sharpshooter is really far behind. This is one of many reasons why I prefer pistol abilities over the sniper rifle.
Moving to designated position.
I'm trusting you here.
Got it. Moving. Go, go, go!
Moving on target.
VIP
This is Firebird.
secure and in position
VIP
for
is
evac. Let's go.
Getting out of here!
Initiating extraction.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
We only had the one mechanical enemy, but you can see how much damage Bluescreen Rounds can put out. More important is the usage of scouting as usual. Catching unaware pods with Overwatch is much more effective than just trying to fight them straight up.
Glad to see our troops finding success in the field. It's good for the entire crew's morale.
A couple of promotions for our squaddies. We'll just use the standard ones, Long Watch for Sharpshooter, and Shredder for Grenadier.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Resistance contacts is pretty good. With enough of these, you'll only need one resistance comms facility. We'll just get the remainder of these supplies first.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
We don't have any other projects we're particularly interested in, so this inspiration is quite handy. Hybrid materials is a pretty quick project anyway, but every little helps.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
Incredibly lucky. We wanted to research plated armor, so this is perfect for us.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
There were some casualties during that last covert action, Commander. But our troops will all recover after some well-earned rest.
If you would order us, Commander, we will undertake a new means of disrupting the Elders and their false vision.
There aren't any covert actions that are particularly interesting. I would love to do the Hunt the Chosen action, but obviously we need a major. Instead, we'll look down the list for good soldier rewards. Like this one, for example. Being able to get one of our top-ranking soldiers promoted would be really helpful. It should get us high enough to unlock the second squad size upgrade. It has a small chance of ambush though, so we'll have to be prepared for that. I was thinking of sending a ranger to get promoted, but I decided to go with a grenadier instead. I find the later abilities for the grenadier make more of a difference than the rangers. We will still send a ranger though, to back her up.
get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
We haven't visited the black market yet this month, so let's take a look.
Fearful of the news of your discovery. You may be aware of my movements. Market would change nothing.
Superior speed is really good. We can put it on classes like Ranger and Templar to make them more effective. Advanced hair trigger's pretty good, but not worth going for, since we'll upgrade it soon anyway. I mistakenly believed we'd need advent racks to build gremlin upgrades. You only need them for the breakdown though, so we could have sold them all here. As for the stock, we should be trying to shift over to scopes soon, so we really don't need any extra ones. In terms of scanning sites, we'll try and finish the scientist for now. After that, we'll probably go for resistance contacts. We can't build anything because we've run out of power again. There aren't many facilities left that we need anyway. What we'll do instead is start excavating the exposed power coil.
This coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems. But we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
Mainly I just want this for the Illyrium, because then we'll be able to start researching the third tier of equipment.
With the Elder's blessing, I have cursed your flying sanctuary. And now you will suffer the consequences.
Unfortunately, that sabotage just wounded one of the engineers we had excavating that room, so now the time has doubled to 30 days.
For their sabotage attempts.
We've got another facility up here, and this one actually is being guarded by an alien ruler, so we'll need to be mindful of that. We've got a new guerrilla op. Our first option is gone to ground and gives an engineer, but also has more psionic enemies. The other option is new construction and also gives 190 supplies. This is worrying because we don't want either of these. At this stage in the game, I'd rather have supplies. We haven't been expanding very much in order to limit the amount of Chosen active on the world map. That being said, we can't afford to lose the black market for over a month though, so we'll go for that one instead.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.